Cooper's name will already be on the wall of consensus All-Americans, as will Tory Taylor's likeness, the winner of the Ray Guy Award for the best punter in the nation and another unanimous All-American. Tory has learned under the tutelage of not just LeVar Woods, but one of LeVar's former teammates and the man whose records Tory has been shattering, Jason Baker. Before punting was winning, there was Jason Baker.
Was punting winning when you were at Iowa?
Well, we didn't win. That's the problem. Punting was happening, but we weren't winning.
A lot has changed since Jason put toe to pigskin for the Hawkeyes. As a junior in 1999, in the midst of Coach Ferentz's first season as head coach, Iowa won just one game. Fast forward 25 years, and not only is Iowa a Big Ten West champion, but this big Aussie punter has broken all of Jason's Iowa records on his way to a unanimous All-American season.
A lot of hard work and sacrifice goes into it, but I'm just really appreciative to be up on the wall with such a great group of men.
But would any of this have been possible without a budding friendship between Baker and Taylor? Over the last 4 years, these two have built a bond that can only be shared by men who have gone through the special teams trenches.
I've been fortunate enough to have a few good punts in my time here, and I owe a lot of credit to him for that as well. Punting and being a specialist can be one of those things that can be a little bit lonely at times, and sometimes just being able to voice your thoughts to someone else that has been in your position, that's what I've been really grateful of Baker.
It's weird having all this stuff in your head that you can't really use in your current vocation, and being able to download it to people is therapeutic in a lot of ways, and it feels good to be able to serve others that way.
Punters, kickers, it's a little different. It's like guys in the bullpen. It's a little different world they live in. Different psychology to the way they perform. That's the nice thing about, you think about guys that stay connected to this program, and it's really a great thing.
By the time he leaves Iowa, Tory will have broken all of Jason's records. And as Tory prepares for the NFL draft in April, what's most astonishing, Jason Baker says he has yet to reach his full potential.
As amazing as Tory has been, there's a lot of meat on the bone. Where he's at in the learning curve is good enough to be the best college football player at his position, right? And it's still not anywhere near where he will be in the near future when he further masters it. His posture towards improvement changed dramatically about a year ago, and really, he is so much better today than he was a year ago, and there is so much room in front of him.
So what has changed for Tory over the last year?
I would say confidence, and I think that really just comes back to repetition and practice, and more so just quality over quantity. And Baker kind of just said, there's no need to go out there and hit thousands of balls because you're only just going to wear yourself out. He's like, why don't you just focus on 20 to 30 balls each day at practice? And that's really kind of been my mindset probably the last 18 months or a year or so.
He's got a smooth violence in his swing. That's really, it's really impressive, and not every guy's really excited about dealing with the ways they could be better at a craft. Most of them just want to be told they're really good at their craft, and he's not that way.
From a man who's watched this program grow for the last 25 years, Jason Baker believes Tory's name belongs alongside one of the Hawkeyes' all-time legends.
Nate Cadian's a good friend of mine. Love Nate. Tory's probably, aside from Nate, the most impactful, important specialist that's worn Iowa jersey. His career is probably the most significant, certainly from the punter position, and I would put it right next to Nate's with his total specialist.
Something that may not have been possible without one former Hawkeye stepping in to help another break all of his records.
I'm really grateful for what Baker's done for me, and I think he's done a really good job at just keeping me grounded, and focusing on what's actually important.
As he approaches his final game in an Iowa uniform, Tory Taylor already holds program records for punt yards in a season, total punts in a career, and he broke the record for punt yards in a career by about 2,000 yards. And in all likelihood, he'll end the Citrus Bowl with a couple of NCAA records as well.